My name is Ken Harrison. I'm the senior accountant at Fran's Chocolates. We're a family-owned gourmet chocolatier in Seattle, Washington. I've been there 18 years, and we've been an Avalara customer since 2018. Right now, we're using Avatax, ECM, and Avalara returns, and we're likely going to be adding some more onto that. Right now, we're using Avatax integrated into our ERP, which is Sage 300. And then we just released a new website using Adobe Commerce 2, and we're integrated there. There are several different ways. We have 900 items. And being able to assign a product tax class is invaluable, because that means I don't have to research out every product. The other thing that is so valuable about Avatax for us is the ability to pull individualized tax reports, because we're on a fiscal quarter calendar, not even just a fiscal year. And so being able to pull tax reports based on different time periods makes all the difference in my ability to close out our periods efficiently. We had very little knowledge, if any, of Nexus compliance before we joined Avalara. So Avalara was absolutely key in educating us about our Nexus requirements. We continue to use Avalara as a resource on when we need to think about our next state that we've got Nexus in. As a remote seller in almost every jurisdiction except Washington State, the economic Nexus laws are always changing. And so Avalara is a great tool to understand when we're approaching Nexus and when we need to start talking to other stakeholders about what our strategy is. I compare it to what it would cost us to hire someone in to manage our day-to-day tax compliance end-to-end. I think about what would it cost in benefits and pay to attract the right talent. The thing I ask our owners is there a place where that investment would make more sense? And for us, the calculation is always the same, that we need to stay with Avalara, that Avalara is important to the way we manage our business. And when the pandemic hit, we had to make some tough choices. And our ownership needed to reduce our accounting department from 3 people down to just me. And to quantify it, we could not have thrived as much as we did without the efficiency and automation that Avalara brought us. And I can quantify that into 2 full-time employees. So, we're talking $120,000 a year in pay and benefits. With the introduction of all of the AI and online library that has been made available in Avalara, that's my first resource, is I go in and look to see what the Nexus rules are for that state. I look to see what tax returns would look like if we've got one approaching. And then I can do a bunch of in-depth research to understand what that Nexus might mean for us. But then I can supply that information out to our CPA firm and say, all right, here's what I found on our Nexus requirements now. What do you suggest?